Good evening. I'm Karen Foster, Board Chair of the Matanuska Valley Federal Credit Union. I would like to welcome you to our annual virtual meeting. Tonight, we will review the credit union's performance for 2020 and announce the election results for 2 Board of Directors seats. We have reached a quorum for the membership meeting tonight, and as of 6:30 p.m., I would like to call the meeting to order. We have no objections received to waive the reading of the 2020 annual meeting minutes or to indicate any inaccuracies. The minutes are therefore adopted. First, let me introduce the Board of Directors, the Supervisory Committee, and the Executive Team. Board members include Joseph Hawkins, David Combs, Crystal Stanley, Amy Roberts, Douglas LeCren, Cecilia Bradford, and me, Karen Foster. Also, emeritus board members are Helen Munoz, Christina Kohlberg, and Don Schiesel. The members of the Supervisory Committee are Matt Riesterer, Dana Lynn Dalrymple, Diana Long, Dave Taylor, and Rick Antonio. Executive staff are Ed Gravely, Bill Koo, Angela Hobby, Tia Burgess, Linda Moneymaker, and Ken Darling. 2021 is our 73rd year of service to the Matanuska Valley. The credit union was chartered in 1948 with about 100 members and hundreds of dollars. In 2021, we have almost 50,000 members and over $600 million in assets. Our strong core values are the foundation of all decision-making here at the credit union. We are financially healthy, and this allowed us to serve our community even through the challenges of a global pandemic. Our liquidity has allowed us to remain flexible to the lending needs of our members and our community. And finally, I would like to thank the hardworking staff at the credit union who often went above and beyond to provide much needed financial support for our members with small businesses during this time of uncertainty and financial hardship. Thank you, members, for participating in the virtual meeting and for your continued support of our hometown credit union.
Good evening, and thank you for taking the time to join us for our annual meeting. The mission of the Matanuska Valley Federal Credit Union is to improve our communities by providing knowledge and services to our members to achieve their financial goals by honoring our core values. While navigating through 2020, keeping our mission and focus was critical. We learned along the way how to respond to the impacts of the pandemic caused, both locally and globally. Through research, making decisions, and implementing many new processes, we were able to keep our community office open while assuring the safety of our members and staff. One of the many new services that we were able to implement quickly was enhanced and expanded virtual services, which provide safe access options for our members. Additionally, we were able to provide the payroll protection program for our small business members, which helped keep them open, providing much needed services to the community. We were able to work with community partners, helping them for providing $25,000 in donations and sponsorships. Despite the challenges, the credit union continued to grow. I encourage you to review the 2020 annual report for more information. I would like to personally express my gratitude to the Board of Directors and staff for their diligence in keeping our mission a priority for our members. We were here for our members throughout 2020. Bending where needed without breaking allows us to continue to serve you today. It's the MVFCU way.
Good evening. I'm here to give the annual Supervisory Committee report, and I'm representing our 5-member committee, myself, Dana Lynn Dalrymple, Dave Taylor, Diana Long, and Rick Antonio. Our function is to help ensure that the members' assets are safeguarded, policies are followed, and the credit union continues to be a well-run organization. We are independent of the board of directors. This is a requirement of federal regulations that a supervisory committee be in place. We are much like an audit committee would be in another organization. And for this year, we once again ensured that the credit union's policies and procedures were followed. We provided that oversight. We did that through several tools that we have. A primary responsibility is engaging with an external auditor, and we have engaged Moss Adams LLP. They're a large firm from the West Coast. They have a financial industry specialization, and they've been with us for some years now, and they're doing a really good job. We used Moss Adams for the external audit. They also take care of some other things that we're required to do, including reviewing our interest rate risk, asset liability management, and liquidity management on a biannual basis. In addition, the credit union contracted with Hauser, Jones, and Sass to perform our annual loan underwriting and credit quality review of our member business loans. In addition to that, the committee directs and oversees the credit union's internal auditor. And we once again met with internal audit quarterly. And in this function, we ensured that the internal policies and procedures are being followed and reviewed on a regular basis, as well as federal regulations. At those meetings, not only met with the auditor, but management, of course. And things are going well. The challenges of carrying on that function under COVID were done. They were well done. Things take a little more time to transition, but internal audit made the adjustment. Moss Adams made the adjustment. In fact, much of the work was done remotely by Moss as well. On another note, the National Credit Union Administration comes in and examines the credit union. They last issued a formal report in 2019 that assured that the credit union is meeting the tests of being a well-run organization. They were back this spring and have been doing their work remotely. In fact, I had a conversation with them, I think about a month and a half ago. So they're in the process of doing another examination, and a duty for us this year will be ensuring that that's followed up on and management address any of their findings and suggestions for the credit union. And with that, I can just you can see our report. It's in the annual report, and you can see that we are pleased and can assure that the credit union continues to be a safe and well-run place for you to place your trust. And with that, I'll conclude. I'll be back for doing the discussing the election. Thank you. Well, I'm back again to take care of the election announcement portion of the meeting. And because the 2 open board seats were uncontested according to our bylaws, then no election was necessary. Therefore, Amy Roberts and David Combs will continue to serve another term for the credit union. And so I wanted to thank them for their service and congratulate them on their next terms. And that's all I have for the election. Thank you.
I would like to announce that we have received no requests for unfinished or new business. As a special recognition, saying that 2020 was a challenging year would be an understatement. No one could have anticipated the sacrifice and flexibility required by our team at MVFCU because of COVID. So on behalf of the Board of Directors and the Executive Leadership Team, we want to express our deep appreciation and thanks to the employees of MVFCU for their dedication, hard work, and faithful service to our members in 2020. Well done! We're so proud of our team. After the meeting has been adjourned, I invite you to stay on for a short video recapping messages to members last year. Now, with no further business before this session, thank you again for attending this virtual annual meeting of the Matanuska Valley Federal Credit Union. We stand adjourned. Good evening.
The holidays are upon us, and yet as the seasons change, we remain committed to you, our members.
We continue to make your safety a high priority, so you can conduct the business you need without worry.
Keeping our facilities clean and enhancing our virtual services so you have options.
We're still about people helping people and getting the job done right.
Thank you for your continued membership. We are here for you.
It's the MVFCU way.
We live in unprecedented times. At MVFCU, we understand the consequences coronavirus brings to your life, especially your finances. As we monitor this pandemic, we are following state and federal recommendations because it's the right thing to do. For the safety of our members and employees, we have temporarily closed our lobbies. Please use our live ATMs, drive-thrus, and virtual services, and if you need help, call our contact center. Stay safe and healthy. We'll get through this together.
It's the MVFCU way.
This year, we have faced challenges new to us all.
The support you have shown makes us proud to be your credit union.
So thank you.
Thank you for understanding that operational changes make things safer for you.
For your patience.
For your loyalty.
For your continued support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being our member
And making a difference.
It's the MVFCU way.